Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I hope you all are doing good. Have you been looking for me? Well, guess what? You found me in the kitchen with Angela. That would be me. Creole Roots in the house, all things New Orleans. I'm doing healthy meals today. I am in my kitchen. You know it's got to be a Saturday or Sunday because I'm about to make it happen. Look at my son here in the house in my business. So we're going to get it going. Okay, I'm doing a hash today. It's healthy hash. We're using chicken sausage. I have one that's apple with the little good stuff in there. You probably need a spatula, Christian, instead of a spoon. A spatula. Here. So yeah, my child is all in my way, but that's okay. So we starting off with a hash. It's a kale, sweet potato, and smoked sausage hash. Okay, this is a healthy kind of dish. I'm starting off, with my olive oil. Here it is in the house. I got it the wrong way. There you go. So I'm gonna start up. My pan is already heated up. Okay, I'm gonna start by sauteing my chicken sausages. I have two different kinds in the pan. That is apple chicken sausage, and then I have a little Creole style. They're different colors, so I'm just going to get my meat all sauteed up. And I have a whole bag right here of kale, and I already pre-cooked my sweet potatoes. So they were pre-cooked. We'll pull that out and let you guys see. They were pre-cooked. So we're going to get this hash together. I'm using bell pepper, onion, and celery, of course, the Holy Trinity. I'm sorry, you guys, I have a little mess going on up in here. It's chaotic, but we got this. I seem to work good in chaos, all right? So I just had a good time at church, the house. I was in the house today. Pray for me, and I'll pray for you. But yes, in the kitchen with Angela, all things New Orleans. I do things my way, my kitchen. You do it the way you do it in your kitchen, okay? So I'm sauteing my meat. We're going to get some little color on there, all right? And then once we get that color on there, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start adding my Holy Trinity. If you've ever been on my channel or you know anything about New Orleans people, we do not cook in our kitchen without garlic, the Holy Trinity. All those things, they marry well together. So the Holy Trinity will be bell pepper, onion, and celery. I can't live without it, okay? So I don't know how you do things in your kitchen, but I make it work for me. I do what it do for me, right? And that's what you want to do. If you're a person who's pretty picky, don't like certain things, then you can take things out or you can add things in. It's according to you. I'm a foodie, so I'm going to get it all in. It's going to be healthy, but it's going to taste great. Okay? So I'm sauteing my meat, my little sausages. They have no preservatives in them or anything. It's a pretty healthy dish, okay? And I'm using olive oil instead of butter today. I like to mix the two, but I'm trying to keep inflammation down. And we want a healthy diet so we can maintain or lose weight. It's about portions. So I have this going over here. Getting that meat all in here. Just trying to saute it. It takes about, 3 to 5 minutes if you prefer your meat a little more crustier, a little more cooked. Then all you have to do is cook it a little bit longer. So I'm sauteing my meat. I have my vegetables right here. My Holy Trinity. I have a little red pepper crushed. If you can see that. Okay, and then I have to have my Creole seasoning. Tony Saturé is always in a Creole house. Yes. So I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are making things happen in your kitchen, because it costs a lot to have a lunch off the job today. It costs so much money. Between gas and groceries, whew, that's a lot. So I'm just showing you how to have a meal for the week. and make things happen. A meal for the week. It'll keep that $18 in your pocket for a lunch, right? The dollar menu is no longer a dollar menu. And if it was a dollar menu, that means it's not good for you anyway. So scratch that, rewind, go to the grocery store, get you some goods, and then make it happen in your own kitchen. That's the only way you know what's going in your food. And if you're a person like me who have all those food allergies, then you know you shouldn't be in all those stores anyway with all those preservatives. So this meat actually has no preservatives, okay? So you know this meat doesn't stay on the shelf long because the preservatives are not in there. So I watch the dates when I buy this kind of stuff, and I make sure that I cook it, you know, well before time. So when you cook any meat, meat can last up to 5 to 7 days in the fridge after you cook it. I believe the life is shorter in the fridge unless you have it set up in the freezer. So we got you covered. For those who want to know, this is the no preservatives chicken sausage. It's not your regular smoked sausage or beef sausage. We're using chicken because we're trying to maintain a more healthier diet. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my Holy Trinity in here. Drop that in the pot. And we're going to get those in as bell pepper, onion, and celery. Then after we add that, we're going to add the kale. And then we can go ahead, after we add the kale, our sweet potatoes. They're already pre-cooked. I pre-cut them up and cooked them. And that's how you get your meal prep done quick. Saturday, I spent time meal prepping. And one day, I'm going to do a video for you guys on meal prepping. Just meal prepping, not cooking it. Just prepping it before the day I cook it. Then we'll go back to the other video. But for now, I did meal prep Saturday. I took my time. I cut up some vegetables. And basically, I stored them away in the freezer. I baked this on 400, the sweet potatoes. They were baked on 400 for about an hour. And you want to cut them up uniform so they all cook well together, okay? So this dish is high on the list. We do love this dish. It tastes good. It's flavorful, but it's really healthy. So I'm cooking this on high because we're sauteing, right? So I'm cooking it on high. Those for you who want to follow, this recipe is not hard at all. It's easy, but you have to prep. If you're going to do things right or healthy, you have to prep, okay? So I'm in my kitchen. I'm loving it. That's just what I like to do. It really helps me out when I'm not in the right element in my mind or my heart. I get in the kitchen and I start cooking. Everything erases. I love it. That's for me. I don't know what's your target, but for me, cooking is a great way for me to release stress. Especially when people singing and humming after I cook, you know? So that's my garlic, you guys. You know I don't leave my garlic out. That was minced garlic. My vegetables and my chicken sausages are looking great. Yeah, that's smelling good. The aroma is great, you guys. It's really good. In this kitchen, it's smelling good. So, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my kale. And you know, anything dealing with water, it has shrinkage. And when you're cooking with vegetables, vegetables all contain water. It's a really healthy way to get your regimens in and lose weight, take down inflammation. The greener it is, the better it is for you. You may not like it. I know candy tastes good, but candy causes a lot of problems because I'm a candy addict too. So all I'm going to do is add the sweet potatoes later in the dish, you guys, because they were already pre-cooked, remember. So I'm just going to saute down my kale. This is kale, you guys. Kale has so much vitamins and minerals in it for you. This is a really good dish, but it tastes good too. I even add kale in my salad. You know, raw kale is good for you. It really is better than spinach. I love to eat spinach and boiled eggs together. That tastes so good to me. See, it's wilting down. I still want it to have a little bite because I don't want all the nutrients out of it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add some Creole seasoning. And then I'm going to add the sweet potatoes as well. Look at that kale. It doesn't even lose its color. I love kale, you guys. I just love it. Okay? It's good for you. So I can turn this off now. I'm going to start adding my sweet potatoes, because I got to heat them back up. Since they're already cooked, we're not gonna do too much to them, right? Sweet potatoes are really good, especially when you bake them and eat them in their own juices and stuff. Sweet potatoes are really good, you guys. So this is basically my version of hash, okay? Without the white or red potatoes. Sweet potatoes are better for you. This is my version of hash, okay? So I'm gonna get some more sweet potatoes in there. And these sweet potatoes are not just for this dish. I'm gonna also be making chicken for my meal prep. I just wanted to heat this up. These kids are ready to dive in. I'm going to be making some chicken, baked chicken, and grilled chicken. That's what I'm doing. So, this is In the Kitchen with Angela. A quick, real fast Sunday meal that's healthy and very delicious. Okay? I'm going to end it by adding in my red pepper flakes to give it a little hit. And there you have it. This is Angela, In the Kitchen with Angela, Creole Roots. You can check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and of course my YouTube channel. Go ahead, subscribe, comment, like, invite others to my channel, and also hit the bell to be notified when other videos drop. So thank you a lot, and here you have it. Isn't that beautiful? It tastes good too. Bye guys. Have a good one.